Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, August 17, 2023. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is celebrating Jamaica being close to full employment as the Statistical Institute of Jamaica reports a record low unemployment rate of 4.5% in its April 2023 labor force survey. On Tuesday, Statin revealed the results of the survey, which also shows that in April 2023, the number of employed persons was over 1.3 million. It's an increase of 43,300 over the same period in April 2022. Mr. Holness says the significant reduction in the number of unemployed Jamaicans indicates the continued expansion of the country's economy.
But what it really means is that more Jamaicans have income. It means that more Jamaican families can do much better than they were doing before. We are building Jamaica.
Government is providing $500 million to each of the 4 health regions for the maintenance of equipment in the public health system. The $2 billion allocation was announced by Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, on Tuesday. It accompanies the signing of service-level agreements with the 4 regional health authorities to ensure the balanced provision of quality services to the population. A policy for the maintenance of medical equipment at all health facilities across the island was also handed over to the regions during the signing function on Tuesday. The agreement will apply structure to the way they approach the maintenance of health equipment.
It's going to say this is the protocol, this is the approach, this is the way we must do it. And what the expectations are is that we will be trained for competence in that approach. And it will have implications both for what we purchase, but also how we maintain what we purchase.
Revealing that nearly 40% of public health equipment are not fully functional, while about 15% are deemed totally non-functional, the minister says this has contributed greatly to downtime in the delivery of public health care.
Having looked at the data around the 40% defective equipment, having looked at the need to right size and to get those things functional, these pieces of equipment, we are not only giving you a policy, we're giving you the resources to start the process.
Dr. Tufton says the medical equipment maintenance policy represents one of 4 critical policies that are coming to ensure the country achieves the reforms and efficiencies required to cater to the population's growing health needs. Among the others is an electrotechnical maintenance policy, which will deal with things such as broilers, elevators, air conditioners, and autoclaves. A civil works maintenance management policy is also being crafted to deal with building roofs, ceilings, and windows, etc., and a transport fleet maintenance management policy is in the works to address the condition of vehicles in the public health sector. The Ministry of Health, through the National Health Fund, also signed contracts this week to secure and improve the supply of essential drugs for patients. 61 contracts valued at $27 billion have been signed with 34 local and international suppliers under the 2023 to 2026 Pharmaceutical Awards Program. The largest contracts, each valued at over $3.5 billion, were awarded to Lasco Distributors Limited, the Caramed Group, and Facey Commodity Limited. The pharmaceuticals to be supplied under the contracts are those on the ministry's list of vital, essential, and necessary VEN drugs. They will be distributed to hospitals, health centers, and 106 drug-served pharmacies island-wide, benefiting over 700,000 Jamaicans. Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton stressed that the suppliers have a duty to deliver the drugs in a timely manner while ensuring the integrity of the products.
Frankly speaking, they must also recognize, we must recognize that this is a partnership, a life-saving partnership that requires a lot more thought than just supplying a drug.
The National Health Fund processes approximately 3 million prescriptions annually and has a 92% fill rate. Approximately 4,500 new housing solutions are coming for residents of Westmoreland. Among the projects under development are Shrewsbury Phase 1, which will provide 32 housing solutions, and the Savannah Park project with 41 units. The update came from Prime Minister Andrew Holness during a recent visit to the parish. He was there to break ground for the Sheffield Palms housing development in Retreat, set to deliver 113 housing solutions. Mr. Holness says several key projects will be undertaken to reshape the housing landscape in the parish and improve the living conditions of residents. He also unveiled projects slated to start in 2024 and 2025.
We have Shrewsbury Phase 2, 27 housing solutions, and those will start next year. We have Orleans, 520 housing solutions. Those will start next year. We have Paradise, 2,453 housing solutions, and that's projected to start next year. We have Negril Spot, 1,040. That is under development, and we are projecting a 2025 start. And we have Fontebelle, 325 units, and we are projecting a 2025 start.
Acknowledging the strides made under the NHD, Prime Minister Holness reveals that 3,000 housing solutions have already been successfully constructed in the parish. And finally, the National Council on Reparation has been tasked with reviewing a paper that quantifies reparations for transatlantic chattel slavery. Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, was presented with a copy of the document from Judge Patrick Robinson of the International Court of Justice on Wednesday. Minister Grange has sought direction on the way forward and has tasked the members of the Council to accelerate the preparation of the roadmap to reparation. The paper estimates that the United Kingdom owes Jamaica $9.5 trillion in reparations. Judge Robinson wrote the introduction to the paper titled Report on Reparations for Transatlantic Chattel Slavery in the Americas and the Caribbean, which was produced by the international economics consulting firm Brattle. The report also estimates that Spain owes Jamaica $103 billion for reparations.
For the first time, there is available a scientific and well-argued quantification of the reparations that are due in respect of the universe, what I call the universe of transatlantic chattel slavery, that is in all the countries in which it was carried out, in the Caribbean, Central America, South America, and North America. The report determines the reparations that are due in respect of over 30 states and overseas territories in which TCS was carried out.
The report also assesses reparations for harm done during the period when chattel slavery was carried out and for continuing harm thereafter. Mr. Robinson says the total sum for reparations to be paid by all former slaveholding states is about $107 trillion. In respect of the post-enslavement period, the total sum to be paid is about $22 trillion for a grand total of about $130 trillion. He says the figures are high but appropriate. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.